What's the difference between a master and a grandmaster in chess? Today, I challenge my grandmaster husband Noel to 2 rapid games while we both explain every single move. And if I win, I become a grandmaster. Not really. Let's go. Okay, game started. I have the white pieces. Noel's rating is ridiculous. 24-33. I almost have same rating as him, but that's not accurate because Noel never plays rapid chess on chess.com. Okay, we are in the Sicilian. And here I usually play the Rossolimo. And I think I will go for that because it's the only, well, it's the thing I know the best. And against the Grandmaster, you don't want to become fancy, but you want to play what you know at your best. So I will now try to castle and go with the rook here. I want then to play c3 and d4. Try to take full control over the center.
So far, so good. Very usual, logical stuff. Rook e1, okay. Now, I can't really remember a lot. That's the problem with not playing for a while. I think e5 is a move here. I think it's e5. Okay, let's just play a logical move. I think it's e5, trying to cover up the center. She might play c3, d4, trying to break up the center, or she might play a more positional style with bishop takes c6.
Maybe I surprise everyone and I just go with the knight here. I don't play any more c3 and d4, but I try to exploit the weakness of the d5 square. Aha. Surprise, Grandmaster.
Now this is instructive that the knight on f6, where it usually stands well, doesn't really help me because it blocks the bishop. So I will go knight to e7. I can recapture with the knight here sometimes. And also just castle. This bishop still works out well. Okay, let's castle. Okay, bishop e3, tension, the c5 pawn is hanging, so d6 looks very logical. Queen d2, okay. So Alessia clearly wants to play bishop h6.
I'm not sure what I'm doing with that bishop. Maybe I should play the move a4 at some point if I want to try to keep it.
Bishop h6, not really that much of a problem yet, in my opinion. I'm thinking bishop g4, just developing. I like this move. I like bishop g4, just threatening to make a double pawn here. And then later on I will jump in with knight to d4. Very nice square for the knight. And we have some ideas with maybe playing f5 in the future, f5, f4. But for now, we just remain calm. One thing always, when you know how your opponent is playing, that's super useful. So I know Alessia is a very aggressive player. So I just try to keep things calm. Let's just develop pieces, let her think. I think bishop g4 is already quite annoying for white. This queen d2 move maybe wasn't the most precise one.
The bishop is attacking the knight, and if I take with the pawn, my king could be a little bit weak. Let's think about pieces. So my bishop is in theory the bad bishop, but is actually outside the pawn chain. And I don't really want to take there because if not, I will no longer be able to put my knight there. So the question is, am I actually allowing something like bishop takes and then knight d4? I mean, maybe I shouldn't allow this. It's so hard to play against grandmasters.
Yeah, I think she will already not be so happy. Knight g5, I just play h6. No problem at all here. If the queen has to move back, then that's kind of sad for white. Just losing a tempo, inviting knight coming into d4.
But maybe the best thing to do is not to worry and be able to and be ready to give my bishop away. Okay, I will play just the move a4, ignoring everything that is happening here. And if he wants, feel free to take. I will take back, and the moment he goes with the knight, I will snap it with my bishop. If we trade everything and make a draw, I'm happy, so I'm happy to tradey.
She decides to go a4. That's similar to bishop c4. Just making sure that if I take on f3 and go knight d4, this bishop is not hanging in the future. So do I have to take, right? That's one of, oh. No, I don't have to take. I think I can make it much more annoying for her. So what I'm doing is playing knight d4 immediately because knight takes d4 is not working. I have a fork here.
Okay, he goes directly with the knight there. Now, I can't take with the knight because I'm getting forked. I'm sure Noel is saying this. I'm not blundering like this. At least not for now. So I'm taking with the bishop. That was pretty much my plan.
This is starting to be very bad already for Alessia. And now the big difference is that now I can always take on f3. I don't have to do it immediately. And this is annoying for your opponent when they always have to think about, well, will he take now? Will he not? And the knight still has nowhere to go.
So now he has a semi-open file here. It shouldn't be a big deal. I will go with the knight back, maybe towards g3.
I might go for something concrete already. I'm thinking about playing d5. Just thinking about takes. Then I can take on f3 and queen takes f3, d5, and then attacking that pawn on f3. But again, I really don't have to force stuff here. I just have such an amazing position. I think what I'm doing is just playing d5. And if she takes, I just capture with the knight on d5.
d5. Okay, this move makes sense. No, you're trading the pawn that was double for a central pawn.
Actually, this bishop is threatening. I'm threatening to play a6 and win a full bishop.
Also, it's smart, I think, because Noel has the bishop here, so opening up the position. There is a threat! It's threatening a6. That bad boy. He is a bad boy, right? Okay, I think we have to take here.
So now, after having seen that knight g5, knight e4 is an idea, I just take here. The king is super weak, and then I take knight takes d5.
Oh my cheese macaroni, in between move, guys. Oh my gosh.
Actually, I see another move now that I'm very, very interested in. This move is very good. Knight f5. So I'm just ignoring this pawn. I want to go knight h4 and look at this fork here. Look at this chooser.
This is stinking. Stinking quite a lot. But it's okay. We don't give up and we keep fighting because after all, material is still equal. Oh man, that horse is very, very scary. Okay, so what is the idea? This knight wants to come here and exploit all my weaknesses. I see that.
I can always take queen takes d5, but for now I just want to play knight h4 and I really don't see how she can stop it.
I will do Noel an offer that he cannot refuse. Wanna trade the horses? Hello there? Can we please trade? Be friendly, you know? Okay, I mean, I'm almost lost, to be honest. I have to protect it this way, and after queen takes, there are two pieces attacking the square, and material is equal. I still have one move, which is knight e4, and luckily f5 doesn't work, because then there is bishop c4, and the queen and the king are on the same diagonal. But still, I'm definitely worse here. But I think now it's time to take this pawn, because if not, I will be able to... Oh, actually, Noel is probably thinking about queen f6 as well.
My question is, if the queen is moving exactly, can I just go queen f6? And just saying I attack this? This is also an idea. Just trying to threaten checkmate. And if I take queen e4, knight takes f3, check. That's very good. So if I take knight comes here. Now I can't play f5 because bishop c4 and my queen is hanging. So queen takes d5, somehow not a huge fan of that move. What can I do else? I can go queen f6. And then just take that pawn. Let's just keep stuff simple, right? I think that's just the best.
Okay, so this pawn is attacked twice. By the queen and by the knight. And we can't defend it with this bishop, we can't defend it with the rook, we can't defend it with the other rook, we can't defend it with the king. So we need to do something else. And one idea could be to simply move away the king and say like, okay, you take there, and then what? Let's try to do that. We move the king away and we say like, okay, and then what? Oh, you took a pawn. Now we have equal material. I am considering this move because then the queen needs to move and the knight needs to stay protected, meaning that the queen has just those two squares.
Important to see that knight e4, my queen is hanging, but I can move queen f4. Actually, even threaten checkmate and keep protecting the knight. So that's certainly not something Alessia should be interested in.
But then the queen will come here. And Noel is also threatening mate. So let's not help the queen to be improved. And let's rather move the rook away. I really don't know where. I mean, here. But all my dark squares are pretty weak. I think Noel is vibing right now.
Actually thinking about this, I might even try to set this up, like kind of force it, h4, h5, and then queen f4. Then having this h2 threat. This knight on f3 is such a monster. Everything is so annoying for white. It's really went downhill quite quickly.
I'll go with the rook. I don't know where the rook is going, but maybe for a future attack.
Okay, rook b1. Look at these pieces. Like, basically I'm attacking the king, and these pieces are just absolutely useless, right? You can just throw them out the window at the moment. So now how do I continue? I don't even know what that rook is supposed to do there. The question is, what could be something that is annoying? Again, knight e4, I still have queen f4. So I'm really just thinking prophylactically, how can I stop anything annoying from happening? What is Alessia's idea? If I move the queen up here immediately, then queen e4 is a problem. Is it? Queen e4, knight d2, queen trades, rook d1. Yeah, that's not something I want. That's too many trades. Okay, so I think h4 and then h5 could be something super nice to play. Can always play this move. I don't really think I need it at the moment. So let me try h4.
Okay, h5. He wants to come here attacking my overseas, and maybe one day he wants also to improve, to play on all the dark squares. Now that I think, I say like, what are my rooks doing here? I really feel like that's maybe not ideal. Yeah, because where are they playing? Yeah, I'm thinking if I could trade off somehow. Okay, I will go with the king here. You might say, what? But I have a plan.
So let me just... So I would love to go to f4 somehow. Not really possible at the moment. So let me give that check. I can always go back to f3. Basically, always able to repeat moves if I want to. Not that I want to repeat them indefinitely, but just once to gain some time.
This is problematic, but at least the knight is out of the way. I will go back here and see what Noel wants to do.
So I like playing bishop h6, just with the idea that sometimes I can actually go, yeah. So now knight f3, knight takes h5 is Alessia's idea.
Okay, but now I can go with the rook here, at least, and my rook, you know, I confuse the knight. I achieved something there. And because now after the bishop here, the knight gets there, and then suddenly the rook has some sort of purpose, and then my queen is attacking there. I'm feeling better because I have some hopes, you know.
Maybe I let her have her counterplay that I didn't want to, but I think still just moving the king is all right.
Okay, let's bring also the other rook. No, because there is a fork. Can I go with the knight there, then queen here? But then maybe we double the rooks. Hey guys, let's go. This is the best chance we have got so far. So we are vibing, we're happy about it. Okay, and now rook here, we are ready to double the rooks. I don't have much time left. This is a potential problem. But I'm proud of my defense. I didn't collapse. Collapse. Yeah, for now I'm holding and material is still equal. But Noel was clearly pushing here for more.
Now, can I go f5, which would be the most kind of aggressive way of playing? Then I start having weaknesses. So Alessia is doing this annoyingly, where she starts getting some kind of counterplay. And my queen is kind of trapped, yeah? Yeah, I'm not super happy with how I played this. Nothing bad. Like, I don't think there's any threat from white right now. But it's just, I'm also not so sure how I'm actually continuing. Okay, I'll go rook d8. Let's just make a logical move.
Okay, the rook is attacking a pawn. I don't even know if I want to defend it, because maybe it helps my bishop to have some sort of purpose in life. I will not. I'm the daughter of Mikhail Tal, and I don't defend pawns. 3-1. She will regret it very soon.
What is she trying to do? Knight g5, I don't see anything. I don't see a move. I mean, I can take d5, but I don't have to. I kind of want to play b6 just to avoid any knight c5 things and then go f5.
Yeah, and there is a reason if Noel is not even taking it. And you know what? This pawn is now becoming Black's worst nightmare.
I just heard a laugh. So I'm not sure. I think f5 is good here. So let's calculate a little bit. f5, rook takes g6. Knight takes g6. Rook takes g6. F takes e4. Queen takes h5. It's not as obvious as it seems, yeah?
I'll just go. Push him, baby. Go, go, go. Believe in yourself.
But there I should win. I think this is good. Am I missing something? Because if f5, if the knight is moving, I just play rook takes d6. I'm super happy about that. Okay, let's do that. Let's not be too scared.
We're running down. We're running down. Time is running down. That's my pawn. My pawn is running down the board to become a beautiful queen. I love this. I didn't even calculate the move of 5, to be very honest with you, but I'm ready to sacrifice everything. Boom. The rook. I mean, maybe this is very wrong, but I can see now queen takes. I didn't calculate anything, of course. Maybe this is stupid, what I did.
Yeah, I knew. You see how well I know her. So this?
No, I think it's great. I will go. I believe in my chances here. Because now this bishop.
So now I have different options. I can play queen f3 and be a boring guy and just go into an endgame, right? Queen takes, pawn takes, rook h6, king goes here. I'm up an exchange, probably should be able to win that. But my thought was check. Okay, she can just go rook g1, yeah?
Am I a full rook down? How did that happen? That's why calculation is important in chess. Yeah, I should have calculated that rook sacrifice. Sometimes it works, you know. But I think Noel can at the very least trade off the queens. But I think he's looking for better here. And maybe he has rook f6.
Wait, I can just play rook f6, right?
That's what he's probably calculating. And then I think I have to resign. If he plays rook f6 and I have nothing, he's probably calculating this. Yeah.
I think that's just basically GG's. I'm a full rook up at the moment, so.
I saw that coming at least, you know. Let's try to be annoying still. So let's push this pawn. Just to be as annoying as possible. I mean, maybe we flag Noel, you know, he has 1 minute left. 59 seconds.
Oh, I don't have a lot of time, so I can take here, queen c1, queen g5. Now I'm trading queens. Now she will be unhappy.
Boring Grandmaster, trading off my queens. Okay, I will flag him.
I think I just heard, aha, he's so boring. So yeah.
I will just flag him. I will flag him.
Now she tries to flag me, huh?
I will really flag this
master.
boy.
Let's not give the rook away somewhere.
I will flag him.
How do I win with these pawns? Just take here. This bishop always has to be, you know, protecting this d7 pawn. So now it's kind of, yeah, okay. She really doesn't respect me, huh? She really doesn't respect me.
Check.
There is no respect. Holy. She really thinks I'm old and slow, yeah? Oh, what is this? What is this? I feel personally attacked by this.
How is he winning this?
Play. I feel
he's sacrificing the
our
rook?
marriage is in danger for the first time already. What's that? Take here. Take here.
No,
Come
this is
on,
a
baby.
good rook sacrifice,
Come on,
guys.
baby.
This is how you
She really
sacrifice the
wants-
rook.
This is crazy.
Checkmate me.
This is crazy.
Oh,
This is crazy.
GG's.
Wow. The disrespect. I had 28 seconds. Like, I'm not a grandfather, okay? Like, I just retired GM.
And this is the graph of the game. Noel destroyed me slowly but consistently. Defending from a worse position is one of the hardest things to do in chess. Let's see how you could have bounced back. I mean, it doesn't seem like. Okay, let's rematch. Let's play a rematch. Let's go, guys.
Okay, play white. Okay, what? She hates to play against d4. So let's do this. Okay, what is she coming up with? Okay, let's do just a boring Catalan. Yeah, let's go.
And here I usually take the pawn, bishop g2, this. We have played many games already with this. Basically, the idea is that Noel is again giving me a pawn, offering me a gift. But that pawn is poisoned because white wants to get the full control over the center, and also this bishop is annoying me on this big diagonal, so it will be very hard for me to develop my pieces. Now already the queen is attacking like this pawn and pinning the knight, so I can't take here. But I think this is the theoretical move, and then knight here, no? I think, I don't remember theory. So I developed a piece with check, I'm ready to castle, I'm pinning this knight, and... Ooh, I have never seen this.
This is not what I usually did, but it can be kind of annoying for black. I think the main line is takes c3, if I'm correct. Maybe I might just be absolutely mixing everything in the opening that you can mix, but I thought this was like kind of the idea for black.
I will just castle, think later. Don't try this at home, guys.
Now this is pretty good for white. So now I can go here, I go a3, next move, and then I just take back the pawn, and I have a little bit control over the center. Now, this is not a catastrophe, okay? By no means is that a catastrophe for black, but I just have a kind of a nice position, I would say. Or is there b5? I'm sure she wants to play b5.
This is surprising now. Cannot I play b5?
So b5, queen takes, knight c2, attacking my rook, rook up, knight d4, knight takes, This queen is hanging. Queen moves over.
I need some calculation.
The rook is hanging and everything is protected. Yeah, this is good.
I would play b5. I really like this move because now, yes, after this, I thought I would play rook b8, attacking the queen one more time. But maybe the queen can just go back here. And that was not as successful as I thought. Because if the queen is taking, then I have bishop a6 and then I'm attacking this pawn. And then I like it. But maybe the queen can just go back there.
Okay, this is interesting. So here the point is if I take bishop a6 is coming. Yeah? So she just throws in everything saying she just wants to attack. Let's just do this. I'm not 100% sure how good this is, but I just want to go over into the attack, just knight g5 and just...
Oh. Okay, I take back everything I was about to say. Wait, where is the queen going? He wants to checkmate me? I really didn't expect this. But I think this is a mistake, to be honest. I mean, we can play some bets, guys. Like, if you agree with me that this is a mistake.
Yeah, I'm already regretting it. So now knight g5, h6, the knight is hanging. That's a problem.
I just realized the idea of Noel. That after knight here, this knight is oopsie. But you know what? I had a good feeling, a good intuition about it. And I calculated very well that after h6, I'm attacking the knight back. So if he takes, I'm gonna win this knight back. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I think this queen h5 move was really trash. Really, really, really trash.
Also, if Noel is not moving immediately, it means that he's not super happy of his position.
Let's just be an adult, okay? Let's just take one move at a time. Probably takes on d4, I take back. Maybe not even taking back. Maybe something like knight c3, then rook d1. My rook on a2 is pretty bad. So if I get back the c4 pawn, I'm happy. If I don't, I'm just worse.
He went for the simple move, and I could go for a very simple move, moving my knight forward, taking a free pawn. And I like this quite a lot. And the nice part is that rook here, pinning this knight doesn't work because I take here with a check, and then I'm winning material because the rook behind is unprotected.
I was just starting to think about this. Now the problem is if I go e3, like what is black doing actually? Because the knight on c2 is kind of trapped. It's not obvious how I win it.
So I'm still up a pawn, so trades are in general good. Let's go.
Yeah, I take on the bishop, I believe. Queen takes bishop b7. I'm not super happy.
Is my knight... Yeah, this is what I wanted to check. I should have first thought and then moved. Is my knight going back? Because my knight is a little bit trapped inside.
Okay, just trying to trade. Get it. Question is, can I go rook d1, bishop f3, queen f3? That would work. Rook d1, g6. I can take, she takes.
Wow, this move is very smart. But I am also very smart. So I will go with the queen here. I'm attacking this bishop. After bishop takes, I take with the rook, and boom, I'm counterattacking b2.
Oh, she figured out something. That's actually really annoying. So my idea was to take. I thought queen e2. But now rook takes b2.
I want to put lots of pressure here. I need to put lots of pressure.
She might just be in time for everything. It's kind of annoying.
I'm still up a pawn.
It kind of is annoying. I think she's getting pumped. If I know her well, she's getting pumped, happy. She feels herself in the flow. Why is she playing so quickly? What's going on? Rook b3? What's that move? Why can't I just win a piece? Now I'm very confused. Rook b3 seems like a huge blunder.
My threat is to take this pawn, actually. Because this pawn is a little bit overloaded, attacking 1 and 2.
Is knight a3 a move?
This is my idea.
What the heck is happening? So she just calculated everything like a goddess in 2 seconds or what? What's going on here?
I like it. But then I need to make sure that my knight can be saved.
So if I go here, what's the point? Then the rook? No, can't take here. What is this? This. I think rook c1 is good, right?
Very intense position. I'm calculating knight here. If rook here, I can go with the knight there. Maybe rook c1. Rook c1 can be a good idea.
What should be a move for black? So this is something I like to do, okay? I have 4 minutes left, but if rook c1 just wins a piece, I will easily win the game. So I just want to take my time figuring out what she could have prepared here, or if she just missed rook c1. I think rook c1 is just winning. Knight a3, rook takes a3. Rook takes, pawn takes.
What am I doing if rook c1? Hey, why is he It is clearly listening to me, guys. I think that must be it. Okay. How am I defending that knight?
Yeah, this knight takes d4 was a little bit hasty. The other knight should have taken on d4 and then she was better. But like this, what is this knight doing?
No, my knight! Oh, what am I doing?
I think she's realizing it.
That's unfortunate. So here not, here not. I can't take because then the rook is taken. So if I take, rook takes, pawn takes. But maybe I can at least, okay, I like that. I will get 2 pawns and an attack. What can I do? I mean, I have now 3 pawns for a piece. Unfortunately, my pawns are a bit weak. But I'm threatening mating too. Noel saw it. And is now going to trade off the queens. No, we don't trade the queens. We hold on. We stay strong.
Okay, let's try to do this. The rook takes here. What is black going to do? Queen d5. Wow. Wow, queen d5. If I take, there's nothing. Yeah, I think rook c4. So I go rook here. I maybe need to speed up a little bit. But I'm very curious about the rook c4, queen d5 looks like crazy. Either it's something absolutely stupid or it's incredible resource. Could have maybe played like still queen g4, but gets very murky. I don't want to have to calculate too much anymore. Just want to pick up a few pawns. Yeah, so this, now I'm happy with my choice already.
This one was under attack, so at least now. I have still 3 pawns, you know. And my queen is defending them. They are important. Now I also have a threat because the rook is protected by the knight, so maybe the move f5 could be risky.
Queen c5 looks good. Rook d4 is tempting. Rook d4, f5. Again, don't want to calculate too much. Let's go queen c5.
If I trade the queens, I can as well resign. So I'm not trading the queens. I'm attacking the rook. And let's trade this active rook for...
Rook c2. She's stubborn.
It's not simple to convert this position.
The easiest way would be to win the c4 pawn at some point, and then it's kind of easy, but probably even just taking here. I'll take back. 94. The c3 is not a possibility. Black has always problems with back rank checkmate as well.
Okay, and now we advance. No, it's hanging. We have to be shy. Oh, let's annoy this knight.
I get it. Knight c5, attacking this queen, then maybe knight d7 even. Oh, I need to be a little bit careful with my time. Just a little bit. Let's go here.
Okay, I'll try to create threats. There are no many threats, but we are trying something here. Okay, at least now I'm not back ranked in case.
I'm low on time. Well, it's 1 minute. It's fine. It's going to be
yeah,
fine.
Can I give a check and another check and another check? I mean, why not? That's pretty smart. I'll go here with the queen. I want to play this.
She tries.
No, we don't trade the queens. Noel, stop.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed. Okay, let's bring the horsey back. Why not? Why no horsey back? Let's go here. I will. Now I'm going to attack. Now no more defense. Now just pile up, put pressure.
Ooh, this bad boy. He's such a bad boy. He's such a bad boy. Oh, he's such a bad boy. But I will not give up. Yeah, but this is almost like giving up. Okay, no, that pawn is my last hope. No, you're not getting that pawn.
Why? Why is this so annoying?
Yes, 30 seconds.
Still somehow not...
Maybe I can flag him.
Not able to win this, but now I will get a6.
Yes, 30 seconds.
But I have 26 seconds, so I should probably speed up. This is very good, being fast.
How can I flag him? So I need to be smart here. Okay, I'll keep the queen on the board, even if I lose that pawn.
The queen takes.
Yup, I thought so. No. I need to make a space for my...
Rook f4.
Oh, he could have traded... He could have traded material.
Wanna trade queens? Do you want lady?
I don't trade anything.
Queens? Please. Hello. 3 queens.
It's 20 seconds.
Hello. Okay, let's checkmate. Now it's checkmate. Boom.
Oh!
Boom.
Oh no! No!
Boom.
No!
Boom.
No!
Let's go.
He's a bad boy. Noel Studer!
Ah?
Guys! Oh, my move was a blunder. But wait! Queen h5 was a mistake. I felt it. And there everything was good. But now the best move is to take with this knight, and it makes lots of sense. The knight was so dangerous for... Hello, winner. How are you?
Easy
You're
club.
such a bad boy.
That was so bad. We played so bad in this opening. Holy shit.
Yeah, I said during the game, I say I believe this is a mistake. Like the video if you believe this is a mistake, and it is.
I could have just played Queen A4 and won a piece.
Yes, I just told them this.
I didn't even realize that after this I can take.
Okay, question.
Yes.
What is your crispy advice for me to improve my chess?
Don't rush in important moments.
Yes.
For example, this rook b3 was so quick. Some of the important moments you should play too quickly. And what can we say as well? I would say, don't put everything in one bucket when you play somebody very strong. Right?
What are you talking about?
Well. So usually just going all out for the attack works against lower rated players, but if you play up, maybe try to play a little bit more balanced.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. GG's. If you enjoyed this video, check out this one, Noel watching me playing chess. It was a disaster. Check it out. Ciao.